Shabbat Shalom. In this week's Torah portion, Va-eira, God opens the divine aperture, shining a light upon darkest Egypt. Va-eira, God appeared, continues the conversation between God and Moses following Moses' first encounter with Pharaoh. Moses insists that he is unfit for the task. His feeling of inadequacy centers on his difficulty with speech. I am of uncircumcised lips, it says in this week's Torah portion. The Torah does not identify the nature or origin of Moses' difficulty. Rashi postulates that Moses had an actual speech impediment, perhaps a stutter or a severe lisp. The Midrash explains that Moses' impeded speech dated from his infancy, when the angel Gabriel had guided him to place a hot coal in his mouth instead of reaching for Pharaoh's crown. Perhaps Moses was deeply shy, a shepherd who preferred the company of animals over people with their insatiable demand for words. Maybe he just didn't like public speaking like so many. No one else but Moses ever mentions his speech impediment, so perhaps it loomed larger in his own mind than as a handicap perceptible to others. Whatever the impediment's nature, it's clear that each utterance exacted a painful toll on Moses. God therefore sends Aaron to be his brother's mouthpiece, and Aaron remains at Moses' side as the two heap 7 out of the 10 plagues upon Pharaoh and the Egyptians in this Torah portion. Yet he never gave up. He was relentless. He believed in what he was saying, and he got the people to listen. Pharaoh's hard heart and mind were changed, and the Jewish people were ultimately let go. Moses' less than perfect communication ability was actually a reflection of his special and lofty soul. We revere Moses as Moshe Rabbeinu, the greatest teacher, even with this great flaw. Had Moses been an eloquent and gifted speaker, there would always be room for skeptics to claim that the Jewish people accepted the Torah, its truths, and its mandates only as a result of Moses' charisma. We all know that a glib, captivating speaker can convince people of just about anything these days. Since it was actually a challenge to listen to Moses, it became eminently clear that we did not accept Torah because we were wowed by Moses. We accepted Torah because we were wowed by God. Let's continue to be wowed by God. Shabbat Shalom.